What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video we have another talking video. So I know we did one just last week for the channel update, but this one's actually going to be just regarding Raiders competitive and the future of it and what's going to be going on moving forward. I'm going to be further explaining pretty much what I announced in the Discord yesterday. You guys can check out in the Discord, but this is just a further explanation of it. So anyways guys, if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like and sub. Here's today's YouTube comment shout out. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty guys, so just to start off, it's not anything bad regarding Season 2. Season 2 is going to remain untouched. That's the current season that we're in right now. So like I said, Season 2 is completely untouched. There's not anything bad happening with that, so you guys don't have to worry about Season 2 being canceled or the rest of the events not being hosted. It's nothing regarding that. This is pretty much everything talking about after Season 2 of what's going to be going on with Season 3 and maybe even a Season 4. But anyways guys, so Season 3, I want to say that it's not going to start until November or December. I know that Season 2 does end at the beginning of September. It literally ends on the 1st of September. But like I explained earlier this year, I didn't do the big move like I originally planned that I was going to do. I ended up just moving just a few blocks down to somewhere else temporarily so I could save up some more, and that way I can move somewhere for a little bit farther out. And now that time has officially come. It actually wasn't supposed to be until next year when I officially moved, but some things changed, and things are looking on the better up for me. So now we're kind of getting into high gear and things are speeding up along. So now that I have the chance to move, I am going to go ahead and take that chance, and I'm going to be moving. Long story short guys, I'm going to be moving pretty far, so I'm definitely going to need to collect any type of resource, anything like that towards my move, and focus all my cash or anything like that. Now you guys are probably wondering, well, don't the sponsors pay for that? Unfortunately, after Season 2 I will no longer be sponsored. There's just been too many cheaters that have been going on, especially the last time that I just reported for all the payments and stuff like that, and we found out that there was a cheater that took over 4 different cups, or actually I believe he won 3. I'm not sure, I believe it's 3 to 4. But long story short guys, sponsors are not happy with it. They don't really want to sponsor competitive events anymore. I might get sponsored for things like for my videos when it comes to like video editing and stuff like that. It's just when it comes specifically for expenses related to cups, they no longer want to sponsor it because of how many cheaters there are. The community is not all that active in both games that we host. I was hoping that maybe Fortnite would advance that a little bit better, since there's a lot of people that play Fortnite and stuff and it's such a big game. But unfortunately, we do not have the sponsorship specifically for that anymore. Like I said, now it's going to be more for my video editing. So yes, I am going to be trying to get some paid editors in here and some stuff like that. Or if I don't end up doing paid editors, I'll just pretty much lose the sponsorship altogether. Which, it's kind of a bummer, guys. But at the same time, I kind of expected it to happen considering that I left the game in the first place. You can't expect everything to always work out. Things aren't always going to be peaches, roses, and daisies. But long story short guys, I will have to come out of pocket in future seasons, so I just can't come out of pocket while I'm in the middle of moving. I gotta move pretty much across state. I live in California. I'm literally moving across state, and you guys already know how big California is. Moving across state from Southern California to Northern California is not a light move at all. It's definitely not cheap. So yeah, like I said, I can't do anything during those times for cash cups. But we will have an off season where I am still doing like weekly cups and stuff like that. Whenever I'm not busy moving, I'm going to be trying to, put out cups and stuff like that, putting out content still, even while I'm mid moving. As long as I have my stuff pretty much set up to go, I should be good for recording and all that stuff. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But long story short, guys, that's pretty much the reason why Season 3 is, delayed up until November or December. Now, I say November or December because it just really depends. If I need like an extra month to get settled in, I don't want to guarantee November and then November comes around and then I delay everything. So I'm just giving you guys a rough timeline of when it can come out instead of an exact time and then you guys being disappointed later when it doesn't come to that time. I see a lot of video games. I always say, oh, it's coming out here. And then they come to the date and then they're like last second, like, oh, well, we can't drop it because of the state. I'm just letting you guys know right now. That's pretty much why. If it ever gets canceled for any type of reason, you guys will know way ahead of time, or you guys will know definitely. It won't be the week of or the day of when it's supposed to drop. I won't announce an official date if things get canceled, that's just kind of lame. But like I said, I still plan as of right now, as of July, almost at August, as of July of 2024, I still plan on running Raiders Competitive Season 3. Now, I kind of want to talk a little bit more about, you know, some things that I want to add into Season 3, some ideas that I have, and let you guys know, like, about any inquiries you guys want to send my way, and let you know what the status is about that. So let's go ahead and get into that part of the video. Alrighty, guys, so pretty much, I'm kind of looking for people who can help out with the server for Season 3. I think Season 2 is pretty well off at this point. Maybe just hosts here and there to, you know, keep some days more active than others is what we currently need. Maybe a couple more PC checkers. As of right now, we only have one, and I'm pretty sure he's not able to be on 24/7 for each and every single cup. So definitely need some help there, maybe some hired management. But I'm looking for a much larger team for Season 3. Now this team is definitely going to include some VFX artists, people who can help out with the videos and make them in higher quality. So when I post them, you guys can most definitely expect some higher quality videos. It'll include a lot more things in the videos. It'll make it more interesting. It'll make it seem more like an actual official esport rather than just me, you know, throwing up random cups and just recording the cut or recording the gameplay and just throwing up the cup, you know, and just throwing up the content. That's kind of what it feels like to me right now, is I'm kind of just throwing up the content. I'm trying my best to add stuff in there, but I'm by far no GFX or VFX artist myself, so there's only so much that I can do. I think it'd be just better if we got a more professional look on it. And like I said, for VFX, we're doing that, and as well as for GFX as well. We really want to up our game. We want to make it seem it's more inclusive, like an official esport and stuff like that. That way we get more people to actually show up. Maybe some more people will take the game more seriously now that there's like an official esports and stuff like that. Now, kind of talking about the games that we're going to be focused on for Season 3 here. So BNG and 1v1.lol will obviously still be the focus as of right now. Now, if anything happens to either one of those games, like 1v1.lol has some game-breaking update that, you know, just, you know, you can't run competitive on there anymore, then obviously it will get cut, or some other crazy thing happens to it and it's unable to be playable for competitive, then obviously we will let you guys know, and then we'll just dump the prize pool into the other game. But I do want to talk about BNG just a little bit, guys. So BNG, our events have been running fairly well. They haven't been ran terribly at all. I'd say that, you know, they just take a little while, which is not really that big of a deal. We have decent attendance as well. But the main problem is that the game isn't getting any updates as of anytime soon. I know the developer, I've heard that he's Ukrainian or he's something regarding one of those wars going on in the other side of the world right now. I'm not exactly sure which one. I'm not even sure if that's officially true or not. I'm just saying from sources, from people telling me in the servers and stuff like that. That's the reason why there's no frequent updates or anything like that. So of course I'm not angry or anything like that the game doesn't get any updates. It's literally one person running the entire game. It's not like an entire developer team like .lol is. But unfortunately, guys, if there's no update between now and Season 3, I just don't see Build Now GG coming back, only because the you know, the cups and the interest in cups are starting to die down. They're not nearly as great as when we started hosting BNG. Obviously, a lot of people started playing and stuff like that. We even had one of the big BNG pros cheat in 1v1.lol, and he actually just got banned for it. It was a pretty big scandal, and that's pretty much like that was the tipping point for sponsors to not sponsor events for Season 3, which will be later on after, you know, in November/December. But long story short, guys, you know, with everything the way that it's going for BNG, I just don't see it coming back for Season 3. Obviously, if there's a nice update, you know, they fix the spectating bug. Honestly, realistically, all they really have to do is fix the spectating bug, and that opens the doors for a lot more content I can put up for my channel. Like I said, guys, competitive is mainly for my channel, so, you know, your boy can make money off of it and stuff like that. And if it just doesn't do well, then I just don't see a point in working on it so much and putting so much effort into it every single week if it's just not going to pan out the way that it is. And especially with the way that 1v1.lol is already outpacing BNG when it comes to viewership, when it comes to revenue, when it comes to streams, pretty much everything regarding that. 1v1.lol is pretty much taking over at this point when it comes to the server. Now, I want to kind of explain two avenues that this can go. So if we do get rid of BNG, it will just mean that the prize pool that we currently have, yes, I'm going to confirm that the prize pool is at least going to be the same as what we run currently with the sponsors and stuff. I'm not going to change that, like it won't be getting any less. But what we might do is we might just combine the prize pools and just put them into .lol if that happens. Obviously, like I said, if the opposite happens and .lol gets shut down or something like that, or there's no updates or anything crazy like that, then we'll do the opposite for BNG. But like I said, guys, you know, it won't really be worth putting money in at that point if it's not gonna, you know, pan out the way that it's supposed to for my content creation and stuff like that, and we'll just move on to something else. But long story short, guys, season 3, I can 100% confirm. I know this is kind of like, you know, a little bit of a ad sesh about it, but it will be coming officially. Now, I'm not going to be explaining exact details of things we're going to be adding in season 3. And obviously the exact details for season 3 won't officially come out until, you know, probably November, maybe October, maybe a little bit sooner, depending on how fast my move and everything is. But long story short, guys, expect some big things to come out. And once again, if you guys want to reach out, we are currently looking for upper level staff. We're looking for people who can, you know, invest themselves into the cups and stuff like that. Other people that can help out with, you know, managing the server, helping with my content, and VFX people, GFX people. Obviously, VFX and GFX will all be paid, especially, you know, especially if they do like professional work or anything like that. We don't want to, you know, ask for free content. Obviously, if they do want to do it for free, you guys are more than welcome to. That's fully up to you guys. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, we're not paying you. Like, it's just all gonna be for free. So fully up to artists if they're willing to look out and send me a DM or anything like that. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna conclude it for the video. That's not there's not really a whole lot more to talk about outside of maybe RCS. RCS, the next one after season 2, will most likely not be until you know, March. Yeah, let's say March or February of next year, considering that we are actually going to be extending the season. Starting with season 3, it's going to be 4 months instead of 3. We're making this a longer season because we mainly want ranks to, you know, be more inclusive in the server. We want people to actually grind for ranks instead of just you know, handing out free cash and stuff like that. That way there's more content to work with, there's a lot more participation, and there's a lot more people playing the games in general to keep them alive and stuff like that. So most definitely next season we'll have a harsher qualification system for the larger cups and stuff like that for cash, and even some of our small cups might even have some requirements as well, but we'll have to see once we get to there. Anyways, that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, boys.